Hey guys, it's Ash. Today I'm going to be taking you through a mat Pilates workout. We're going to be using our mini band, and I've also got a block today. If you've not got a block, you can use a pillow for all of these exercises that we're going to be working through. When we're ready, we'll get started with a quick warm up, just placing that band around the back of your wrists. We're going to start with our elbows extended and fingertips pointing down towards the floor. From here, sweeping all the way up overhead, keep your ribs from flaring out. Bending elbows wide, stretch the band across your shoulders, reaching back up to the sky and coming back down. Good, reaching up, elbows wide, lifting up and return. We'll go for another 4. That's it, nice big stretch to open up the chest, starting off strong. Another 2. And 1. Good. From here, we'll reach up towards the sky and just bend and extend those arms. Think about squeezing your elbows to wrap down around the sides of your waist, finding a pinch in between your shoulder blades, and doing your best not to arch through your lower spine. We'll go for 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1, taking it all the way back down. Nice little roll out of your shoulders. From here, we'll reach straight forwards with the palms facing down and find a nice wide row. So stretching the band across your chest, elbows pointing wide to the sides and reaching forwards. Squeeze and return. Try and break that band across your chest. We go for 6. Good, stretch for 5. For 4. 3, 2, squeeze and hold back on 1, and then we'll just find that lovely rotation through the spine. Allow your whole body to twist hips, shoulders, and spine. All right, that was a nice quick warm up. We'll jump straight into our first little postural series today. For this one, you're going to use your pillow or block just in front of you here. We'll come down with the band still across our wrists to lay on our tummy. And to begin with, we'll have our arms in front of our pillow or block, resting our forehead down on the pillow here. To begin with, I want you to think about drawing your belly button away from the mat so we have that engagement through our midsection. From here, elbows stay extended. First, we're going to concentrate on squeezing shoulder blades down and together, like your shoulder blade is shooting for your back pocket of your jeans. Once you've found that engagement, we're just going to hover the arms up off the ground, little stretch on the band, drop them back down. So we engage shoulder blades, then we lift the hands. Good, we'll go for another 8. Lift. For 7. Engaging through our upper back muscles for 6. Good, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. To progress, we'll start to add in our chest lift. So we're finding that engagement between the shoulder blades, and as we lift our hands up off the floor, we start to extend through the upper back, eyes still looking down at the ground before we relax. Shoulder blades, everything lifts together. Good, we have another 8. Keep that tummy engaged, belly button drawing away from the earth for 7. We find 6. Another 5. For 4. Last 3, 2, let's keep it lifted up on 1. We're going to start to hover our legs off the ground and lower back down. If at any point you need the support, you can rest your head back down on that support in front of you. But we're here for another 8, keeping stretch on the band for 7. Drop shoulders away from the ears for 6. Would we lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, Keep it all lifted up on one, pulsing heels together, pulsing hands apart. Stay strong for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping on down. Taking that band off of your wrists, we'll push right back into our child's pose. Hands can rest on your support in front and your forehead can drop down towards the mat. Lovely. Time to get into a little bit of core work now. For this, we're going to flip onto our back, placing the band just above your knees, around the bottom of your thighs. And we'll take the block into our hands. So laying flat to begin with, we're going to be reaching that block straight up towards the sky. And with this positioning, can we think about our shoulder blades staying tucked underneath our body? So we're nice and open across our chest. Your sternum is shining forwards and up towards your block. From here, a few rounds of pelvic tilts to get started with. Exhale, breath to tuck the tailbone under, imprinting the tag of your leggings down into the ground. Inhale, breath to come back to your neutral spine. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, neutral. We go for 4. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Hold that tuck under of the tailbone. From here, we'll float right leg and then left leg up into tabletop, finding our starting position. From here, we have a single leg extension with a block reach overhead, stretching out the band. Return through center. Second side. And return. We've got 10 on each leg, so 9 more to go. Good. And reach. As we extend the leg, we want to exhale. Inhale, return. Exhale. That's it. We're here for 7. And swap. Good. We find 6. Keep that tuck under of the tailbone. Last 5. Good. Last 4. We'll go for 3. We find 2. 1 more on each side. Good. Taking a quick rest, feet drop down on the mat, rocking your knees from left to right. From here, we're going to take this into an oblique variation of our single leg extension. So we'll reset the same way, block to sky, shoulders nice and open, legs floating up to tabletop. We're going to extend our right leg forwards and reach the block to the outside of our left leg, the one that's still in tabletop. Same side on repeat. Crunch and reach. Rest and lower. Exhale to lift your head. Inhale to lay back down. We go for 8. Good. 7. 6. Rib to hip across your body. Last 4. 3. 2. Hold your crunch on 1. Can we sweep leg to sky and drop? Good. Feeling this side of your oblique, that right hand side working. We've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the leg, pulse it out, reaching forwards with your block. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a little second before we go straight to that second side. Good. No time to waste. We'll get straight back into it. Open chest, tailbone tucked, legs to tabletop, reaching to the outside of your right leg, extending left knee. Return. Reach across and return. We exhale for 8. Inhale to lower. For 7. We find 6. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Find that connection across your body. We sweep and lower the leg for 9. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg, posting out. Reach that block forwards just for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Drop it down. Rock and roll those legs side to side. Good. Tummy is nice and toasty after those ones. We'll go into our next sequence. We're going to keep the band as it is around your thigh, so readjust if it's rolled up on you. And then we're going to flip over into our 4-point kneeling position, just leaving the block out in front for the minute. We'll work through a quick cat-cow to release the tummy after our core section. Breathing in, rounding chin to chest. Breathing out for your ribs, flare forwards. 3 more times. Another 2. Last one. Alrighty, there's nowhere to hide today. We're going to use our block or pillow to make sure we're not cheating this next exercise. We're all going to go ahead and balance that pillow or block on our lower pelvis, so just on your lower back. From here, we want both hands pressing equally into the mat, and it's really important we keep that tummy engagement here, so drawing the belly gently away from the earth. Think about your Pilates corset staying nice and tight. We're going to find alternating leg extensions, reaching one leg back, return through center, don't drop your block as you swap. Good, we'll go for 9 more each side, 10 in total, and switch. Good for 8. Switch. Nice and strong for 7. Find that control. Last 6. We go 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Each side. Good. How did you go? Did you drop the block? If you did, just grab it and reset. We'll keep moving. So really interested in how well you can control your pelvis and midsection through this, rather than how high you can lift your leg. From here, we're going to be focusing in on that right glute. So left leg is going to stay steady, knee heavy into the ground, both hands pressing down into our mat, and we're going to find an alternating kick back. So we're going to find 1 donkey kick, sole of the foot to the sky, 1 fire hydrant lifting up and out. Good, sole of foot to sky, knee to side. Now, really important, particularly with this fire hydrant movement to the side, that we're not rotating our pelvis. All of that movement is coming from our ball twisting in our hip socket. We go for 6, for 5, good, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Good. From here, we're going to combine those 2 movements. So lifting into your donkey kick, sweeping around through your fire hydrant and lowering back down. Slow and smooth with your circles. We find 8. Good. 7. Think like a hurdler, getting that knee up and over the hurdle. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to reverse, go out to the side, rotate up, drop the knee down. Another 9. We find 8. Lift as high as you can without moving the block for 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one, hold the knee up, just pulsing up to the sky. Imagine there's a string attached to your knee like a puppet, lifting it up and out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping it down. Take your child's pose. Maybe remove that block. He's going to drop out of the way. Give your wrists a little bit of relief for a second, and then we'll go straight into that second side. Same combination coming right up. Good. When you're ready, we'll replace our honesty block to our lower back. Hands are equal. Fingers spread wide. Right leg's going to become our stable leg. Left leg's going to become our moving leg now. From here, working through that combination, 1 donkey kick, sole of the foot to the sky. 1 fire hydrant, knee lifts up and out. Foot to sky. Knee to sky. Good, we go for 8. Another 7. Keep it steady for 6. Still thinking about what's happening through our tummy. Don't let go. Last 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Making those smooth circles, we lift foot to sky, hurdle the knee out, dropping it down. Up, around, and down. We go for 8. Don't lose your block. For 7. Think trunk control, 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Take it back the other way for 10. Good. 9. 8. 7. Almost there. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Lift it up and hold it out, pulsing knee to sky. I know you can feel that stabilizing glute working. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Take it back to that child's pose. Dropping bottom to heels. Chest coming down in between your knees. We do have 1 more section of work on our wrists, so give them a little stretch out before we get right back into it. All right, we're coming back to do a little bit of core stability here. This is going to be a big anti-rotation series. So once again, we're going to place our honesty block back on our lower back and starting in our 4-point kneel shape. We want wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, and we're finding that gentle draw in through the tummy. To start with, we're just going to find our shoulder taps here. So nothing should move but your arms. We tap right hand to left shoulder and left hand to right shoulder. Should be fairly simple. What we don't want to see is any movement in that block. There should be no shifting from left to right. You should feel still as a statue through that midsection, just alternating which hand is on the mat. Should be pretty cruisy. We just go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Easy, right? For now. It's about to get harder. From here, we're going to find our half plank. So walking your knees backwards, and then we're going to shift our weight back over the top of our hands. So we've still got that shoulder stacked on top of the wrist, but now we're in our half plank, so straight diagonal line from ear all the way down to your knee. From here, it's really important we engage through our tummy. And once again, we'll find those shoulder taps, but it's going to be a little bit harder to stay still through our midsection here. So still as a statue, can we engage through the tummy, belly button to spine, like we're zipping up our jeans, that lower navel is engaged and lifted. Alternating shoulder taps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How's that block going? Hopefully still where we started. 1 more variation to go here. If that was a little tricky, stay on your knees. Otherwise, our final version of this is tucking under the toes, lifting up into our full plank shape. Strong through our midsection, heavy through the heels of the hands pressing down into the mat. We've got 10 shoulder taps, doing our best not to drop that block. We tap for 10 and swap. Good, 9. Keeping everything switched on. We find 7. Good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping it down. Well done, guys. How did you go? Tricky exercise, more in that control than in our brute strength. Really important to get under control. All right, guys, final part of our mat Pilates workout today. We're going to have a bit of a standing sequence to finish things off. We're going to go ahead and move that band down so it's around our ankles now. Nice and low, just above your knobbly parts of your ankle. And then I'm going to go ahead and place my right foot on top of the block, keeping my left foot on the floor. From here, we're going to start with a really simple touchdown. So shifting my weight so I'm centered over the top of my standing leg, knee traveling over my second toe. We're going to find our step up. Good. And tap back down. Just starting to get our body aligned over this supporting leg. Good, and we want to keep just a little bit of stretch on the band so it doesn't fall off of our feet here. We'll go for 7. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, staying up on top of the block on 1. From here, we're going to be stretching out our band in 3 directions. So we're going to stretch forwards, keep your balance, stretch to the side, and to the back. Good, that's 1 rep. We've got 10 of these here. Ooh, better balance than me. For 9. Stretch, and back. Good, we go for 8. Stretch, and back. Big focus on control in today's workout. 7. Good, we go for 6. Stretch. Last 5. Good, 4. Another 3. Good, 2. And 1. Nice, drawing big circles now, stretching all the way around. And take it back. Good, for 9. Return. We find 8. Good, for 7. We go 6, 5, 4. Feel that standing glute. 3, 2, and 1. Take the leg to the side. Woo! Tap it down. Standing up. Tap it down. Bring it up. We go 8. How far can you reach? 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hui. Big stabilizing job from that standing glute. Let's go straight into our second side. From here, it's going to be your left foot on top of the block, finding that simple step up to start with, keeping a little stretch on the band, center your weight over that standing leg, tap it back down for 9, tap, 8, good, 7, 6, 5. This side's already nice and switched on from that last sequence. Last 3, 2, stay up the top on 1. Find your balance. We're stretching in 3 directions. We stretch forwards, good, side, and back. 1 rep, 9 to go. We go forwards, side, and back. Good, this is 8. Pick a spot to stare at to help you balance if you need for 7. That's it. We find 6. Good. Another 5. That's it. 4. Good. 3. Last 2. And 1. Woo. Good. We're going to draw those circles. Keep the band stretched for 10. Circling for 9. 8. Woo. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Hold it to the side on 1. Tap and lift. Whoa, big burn. And lift. Last 8. How far can you step for 7? Good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Whee. I think that's enough of that. Take that band off. Pop it off to the side. And we'll go ahead and find ourselves a nice glute stretch here. Leaning back, crossing right ankle over the left knee, and finding that little rock and roll from side to side. Oh, lots of brain power required for our control exercises today. Swapping over to that other glute stretch. Rocking it out. And we'll just finish with a lovely big spinal rotation. Sitting with our legs crossed, lengthening the spine. Take a deep breath in, reach both hands up overhead. Exhale, breath, find that rotation, looking back over one shoulder. Through center, breathing in, reaching up, breathing out. One more time each way, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathing out. All right, guys, thank you for joining me for today's mat Pilates workout with a big focus on control. If you like this workout, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.